Because certain seasons are hard. Then when you remember what he did last season, you're like, why am I even complaining? Because the same God showed up then can show up now. Hey guys, it's your Luke back at it again with another video. Today we are on day 29 of the 31-day walk with Jesus. That's like music to my ears. Only 2 more days left. Crazy, 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 crazy. So I want this to be a quick word because I gotta go to work. And so we're going to be talking about Mark 8 today. And before we get into it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that post notification bell so you get notified every time I post a new video. So we're going to be reading Mark 8 verses 14 to 21. So it says, "But the disciples had forgotten to bring any food. They had only 1 loaf of bread with them in the boat. As they were crossing the lake, Jesus warned them, 'Watch out, beware of the yeast of the Pharisees and Herod.' At this, they began to argue with each other because they hadn't brought any bread. Jesus knew what they were saying, so he said, 'Why are you arguing about having no bread? Don't you know or understand even yet? Are your hearts too hard to take it in? You have eyes, can't you see? You have ears, can't you hear? Don't you remember anything at all? When I fed the 5,000 with 5 loaves of bread, how many baskets of leftovers did you pick up afterward? 12, they said. And when I fed the 4,000 with 7 loaves, how many large baskets of leftovers did you pick up? 7, they said. Don't you understand yet? He asked them. So I want to talk about this because there's certain things that God has done in your life in the past that blew your mind, that literally was impossible in the eyes of man. And so you have a situation right now which requires only God, but you don't have faith. So you have to remember those situations from the past where God showed up in situations that looked impossible. So they're complaining about the 1 loaf of bread that they have on the boat. But God took 5 loaves and fed, 5,000. And you only have 1 loaf of bread and you guys are arguing because there's only 12 of you. The math isn't adding up. If God can feed 5,000 with 5 loaves of bread, you shouldn't even be complaining about the 1 loaf. So he's like, don't you see the things that I've done? Like, he's asking them these questions. So in your situation, God showed up that last time. It seemed impossible. And he showed up and you praised him for it. But now with your current situation, you're getting uneasy. You're like, he's not going to show up again. But yeah, he did it before. So that's why I'm saying don't forget the things that he did in your life, because those miracles will encourage you for the next season. Because certain seasons are hard. Then when you remember what he did last season, you're like, why am I even complaining? Because the same God showed up then can show up now. There's been times for me personally, I had to check myself. I'm like, I had to remember like, oh wow, God did that. He did. Where I thought it was impossible, he showed up. So why am I stressing? Why am I worried? Because the same God who showed up then can show up now. So sometimes it's important too to have a heart of gratitude and write things down. Because when you look at that journal entry and you remember what was going on this time last year, you're like, but God. So let those situations, let those miracles from your past, let the things where God showed up in, let those be encouragement for when things get hard in your next season or when something impossible shows up. Because remember, the same God who did it before can most definitely do it again. So that is all for today's video. I pray that this video was a blessing to you. Remain encouraged. Remember, because if he did it in the Old Testament, in the New Testament, he can for sure do it now because he is the same God. I will see you guys tomorrow for day 30. Oh my gosh, day 30 of the 31-day walk with Jesus. Bye guys, have a great day.
You're enough, you're enough, you're enough. I promise you're enough.